fight coronavirus. So what measures would you like them to put in place hearing from you?
Let me tell you what other jurisdictions have done. Because coronavirus, as I indicated, is not just a medical issue. It affects the economy, it affects the finances, it affects the moral fiber of the nation. Certain stringent measures have to be put in order to protect the people and the country. One, if you look at what other nations have done, others have reduced taxes in order to ensure that companies in those countries remain afloat. If they remain afloat, it therefore entails that members of the public will not lose their jobs. That is one. Two, you ensure that you subsidize the operations of other institutions, like businesses in this country need to be subsidized during this period, because they will not be able to remain afloat. You are aware that Zambia is an import-oriented country. Most of the goods and services we have in this country are imported. And currently, as you have noticed, you may not be able to import goods and services from countries like China, where we've been importing. Countries like Europe now, they have put measures not to allow certain things to go out because they will have these issues of the traces of the coronavirus. So they have put measures. And when those measures have been put in place, it therefore follows that other countries will suffer. And already, this management in this country, they watch us for it. You go to places in the shopping malls and so on, you find that there's no activity there because of the effects of the coronavirus. Zambians have been importing most of their goods which they have been selling in shops from China. They are not able to travel. Not that Zambia has put restrictions, but because Zambians fear also. So these are some of the issues that needs to be put in place. The issues of the schools, as I said, we should not wait until disaster strikes. And that is when we are going to close the schools. That is when we are going to regulate public gatherings. We should not wait for a disaster to strike. They are telling us, oh no, don't shake hands. But you know, my sister, how Zambians travel if they are going for a funeral. In a huge truck, which will carry more than 100 people, squeezed like sardines. If there is someone with a coronavirus there, don't you think that person will transmit that coronavirus? How are you going to control it? In our hospitals, the way our patients are being treated in these hospitals, do you think you can control the coronavirus if there's an outbreak? The answer is no. They have put cosmetic measures, say don't shake hands, ensure that at the market there will be sanitizers. I challenge you here. You go to all these public markets. Do you honestly believe there will be a sanitizer at the end of the market? The answer is no. In most of these public institutions, even if you go there now, do you think those issues are there? The answer is no. Somebody was trying to buy a ticket, and that person who was buying a ticket had just arrived from Milan in Italy. And in Italy, that is where there is a serious outbreak. What can make that person not transmit the disease to other people in Zambia? They have been telling us that they will be quarantining. Who has been quarantined in Zambia? Nobody. Even the facility where they're talking about quarantining people, there is no water there. There's no electricity there. How do you quarantine people in such a facility? Measures are not being put in place. And those are the issues we are talking about. my sister. It's knowing that we are not doing much to protect our people. Other countries are doing a lot. South Africa has declared a disaster. South Africa is one of our biggest trading partners. Why can't we declare a disaster also so that certain measures are put in place? And the people of Zambia are looking forward to the president to discuss some of these issues. The word of a president is law. People listen to the president. But if the president shies away to address national issues, people don't take it seriously. Those are the issues we are raising. It's not just me. And if you ask any one of my colleagues here, they will tell you that they are concerned. Donald Trump, almost every day, is having war meetings. They are calling it a war. This is ravaging. Here, there is nothing that is being done. It's like everything is normal. Shaking hands is not the issue. This coronavirus can be transmitted in several ways. Look at the way contract workers are being transported. In a tipper truck, you find maybe 150. Those are the issues they have to put in place. And money must be put aside so that that industry is not affected. The public transport in Zambia is chaotic. Members of the public are being packed like sardines. How do you ensure that transmissions will not take place? Those are the issues, and that's why we are saying that this government is not serious. They are not taking into account the serious issues that are affecting the nation. They think that the constitution is the most important. It's not the most important. With or without a new constitution, Zambia will still be Zambia and will continue surviving as a nation.
In addition to what Honorable Mungu has just told you, the measures that are supposed to be taken, President Hakainde Hichilema this morning also proposed certain measures that should be put in place. 9 proposed measures, and those of you that have not yet seen the statement from President Hichilema, we can forward that statement to you so that you also see the party position on the measures that were proposed.
If there are no other questions, Honorable Fumari? No. Members of the press, my fellow Zambians who have been listening, please take note that is the position of the UPND on these issues. Thank you so much for coming.
News on the go with Diamond TV, powered by MTN.
Afternoon, Anne.
Afternoon. I'm gonna tell you why my clothes look bright. I'm gonna tell you why my clothes look clean. Tell you why they smell so nice. I'm feeling fresh, you know what I mean. It's got a little bit of oxy bleach with a nice perfume that will leave your clothes looking rich and have you feeling good. Ooh, aloha, yeah. Aloha, aloha. You need to try aloha.
Aloha washing powder. Say hello to fresh.
Trade Kings, improving lives. Bring the fun home with box office this February. Having a sleepover? Why not invite the Addams boys and ghouls to join you?
Totally awesome.
It's very obvious why Maleficent and Aurora should also make the list. Well. Just press the green button on your remote, grab the popcorn, and start watching with DSTV's School of Laughter.
Fruticana, fruticana. Oh, na, na. Yeah, you are the test of a perfect summer. You are my guest at every dinner. You be exciting about them killer. You are the reason I am with her. Yonse, ni good to me lily. Life is better with you every day. You are the reason I'm feeling this way. Can nobody take this away? Fruity, kinda. You're the test of a perfect summer. Cause of you I love no other. Oh na na na. Fruity, kinda. Why did I have to discover? Because of you I love no other. Oh na na na.
Introducing Fruticana fruit juice. Fruticana, find your fruity side. Trade Kings, improving lives. News on the go with Diamond TV, powered by MTN.
You have heard that was UPND Member of Parliament Jack Mwimbu basically giving the party some point of view regarding the Constitution Amendment Bill 10. And apart from that, he did mention that the party is never going to support Bill 10 once it gets back into Parliament, which is expected to be tomorrow, which is a Tuesday. Away from that also, he mentioned something to do with the outbreak of the coronavirus, which has so far claimed not less than 5,000 lives globally. And away from that, we do have about 100,000 cases of coronavirus that have been recorded worldwide. And the party is not satisfied with the interventions that have been put in place with government. Just a few days ago on Saturday, we had a press briefing which was addressed by Minister of Health, Dr. Chilufya, where they did indicate that people must ensure that they stick to hygienic ways of living, issues to do with washing your hands, and they have actually forbidden or rather banned issues of greeting using hands. So there is a new way of people greeting. You should never shake hands. So that was basically the UPND reacting to some of those issues, and they've said Bill 10 is not going to go anywhere, and they would want it to go back so that every Zambian can participate in as far as amending this very important bill is concerned. These have been live pictures coming to you from the UPND Secretariat. My name is Nchimunya Ngandu, and if you're lucky, we'll have a rebroadcast of this very briefing for those that missed the earlier part of the briefing.
Powered by MTN.
We're diving in deep this March, flexing our muscles to give you a great viewing experience. Let's do this. Put your big girl pants on and forge your own path.
This is the first check I've ever gotten.